Opening on Broadway in 2024, the tour is now headed to Belk Theater. In creating this production, Keys wanted a collaborator who understood her, someone to help weave her music, new and old, into the story she wanted to tell on stage. She turned to playwright, screenwriter, professor, and finalist for the Pulitzer Prize in Drama, Kristoffer Diaz. Alicia Keys doesn't wake up one day and go, I think I want to do a musical, and then 8 months later it's on the stage.
True.
So how did this come to you?
Well, Alicia Keys woke up one day and said she wanted to do a musical. And then she started to figure out how she was going to do that. And she interviewed a bunch of writers, playwrights, and I was one of them. And I went in and didn't pitch a musical to her. I just got to know her, and we talked about the music that we liked, and it was not Broadway music, it was hip hop and R&B, and we vibed. And you know, when you are working with somebody that you trust and that you feel good with, it makes everything so much better.
Once you get through these doors, it's like all of New York City is singing to you.
Alicia wanted to do a show about growing up in New York City, actually growing up 2 blocks from where we're sitting right now. And she was looking to do something that was Broadway, definitely felt like Broadway, definitely fit in that world, but also was undeniably R&B, also was undeniably New York City.
People say, oh, it's the Alicia Keys musical, it's her life story. Not so much.
No, none of the facts of what happened in this show are the facts of what happened in her life. She did have, a single mother who was raising her, again, right around the corner from here.
The only thing I'm ever thinking about is you.
And was suffocating her. She felt suffocated, although her mom, Terry, will tell you she was not quite like Jersey in the show. So she had a lot of the characters. The characters are all based on people that were in her life for a moment. They're usually amalgamations of people, but we had to make a bunch of changes from the very beginning. And Alicia said, from that very beginning, she didn't want to do that kind of musical, that great kind of musical where people look at the life as a retrospective of somebody's career. She's in the middle of her career when we started working on this. She's in the middle of her career right now. This is just a small moment. It takes place over the course of about 3 months in the life of a 17-year-old girl in New York City. And it's, inspired by, but definitely not the story of Alicia Keys.
People say, oh, it's all Alicia Keys music. Well, that's not wrong.
Yeah.
But it's not all music you've heard on the radio or on your Spotify.
Absolutely. I mean, you have to tell everybody. Fallen is in the show. Girl on Fire is in the show. Spoiler alert, Empire State of Mind is in the show, probably where you expect it to be in the show. There's also 4 songs written brand new specifically for this piece, and there's a bunch of songs that are from her existing catalog that you may not know quite as well, or songs that you do know very well that we've completely revised and played in a whole different way.
This feels like it's set in another time, but it also feels like it's set today. Was that intentional?
I think so. I hope so. Yeah. I mean, we wanted it to be in the 90s, which is when we both grew up around here. We wanted to capture that particular time, but it's also timeless. I mean, her music is timeless.
There's such a diversity of characters in this show. I also feel like not the city of New York necessarily, but life inside a New York City apartment building is a character in and of itself.
Yeah.
I loved the effect of the elevator, and just walk me through the building itself as a character.
So the building is what she wanted to write about the most when she got here. She grew up in a building, I keep saying, right around the corner from here called Manhattan Plaza, which is artist housing. And not only did she grow up there, folks like Timothy Chalamet grew up in that building. Like all these incredible New York City performers, many of whom have gone on to become successful in different kinds of ways. And for Alicia, she says that's so foundational to who she is. And listening on the staircase or listening in the elevator to just what was going on in these apartments made her musical, made her artistic, made her theatrical.
We have a really important Charlotte connection here.
Okay, I've been waiting to hear about this. Yeah.
Ready? So, Philip Fountain Richard.
Oh my God, yes. Amazing.
Philip, we're from Blumenthal. Can you say hi to Charlotte?
Hey, what's up, Charlotte? How you doing? I got the Panther jacket on. You already knew it.
Good deal. Good to see you.
So, talk to me a little bit about him and this process for him, because he was a kid really when the Charlotte musical theater audience first saw him, and they have seen him grow and grow and grow.
Oh my God. So Phil is new to the company. He plays a role called Nuck, and he's a love interest in the show. And, you know, it's an interesting role for us because it is just like we were talking about, that what do you get to do on Broadway? And Phil's just in the whiz, and Phil's, you know, got this incredible Broadway voice. And he also he makes his own music, makes his R&B music. And so to find somebody who could come in and do this stuff, who could convincingly play the tough guy, but a tough guy with a heart of gold underneath, with, you know, so many levels and so many colors underneath. When he came in and joined us, he's one of the first replacement cast members here on Broadway. When he came in, it was just such a perfect fit. He's been with us for quite a while now, and he's just like such an important part of the team. That's fantastic. I'm so glad that that's the connection.
I don't want to give anything away, but as a writer, you didn't wrap everything up in a pretty bow for me. No. Intentionally, and I actually loved that. Walking out, I felt more, I think, than if I had it had all wrapped up in a pretty bow. I'm glad. You know, yeah, it's we're talking about a young person coming into their own. That's not pretty. It's not neat, and it's not tied up in the end. We're all just trying to get close to the people that we love.
Do something with it.
My favorite thing, sorry, is to make moms and daughters sit next to each other in the theater and cry their eyes out together. And that's what the goal always is. So, you know, hopefully everybody down there will be, everybody around the country get a chance to experience that.
Let me tell you, this show is amazing, and you can see it right here at the Belk Theater in Charlotte from September 8th through September 13th of 2026.